That's a powerful question. Why do we fall? It's one of those simple yet profound questions that touches the very heart of what it means to be human. We fall because falling is how we learn to rise. If we never stumbled, we'd never discover our strength. Every failure, every heartbreak, every setback, it's life's way of shaping us into who we are meant to become. The truth is, life was never meant to be a straight path. It twists, it turns, it tests you. And sometimes it throws you to the ground just to see if you'll rise again. Think about it. A child doesn't learn to walk without falling. They stumble, they trip, they cry. But they always get back up, because somewhere deep inside, they know they were born to stand. A dreamer doesn't reach the stars without failing first. The sky isn't given, it's earned. Even the greatest heroes, in stories and in real life, fall before they rise. They face moments of doubt, defeat, and darkness, but it's in that darkness that they find their light. We fall because the ground reminds us what humility feels like, because struggle teaches us empathy, because defeat shows us the value of victory. If life were always easy, we'd never grow. If we never knew pain, we'd never understand peace. If we never faced storms, we'd never learn how to sail. Falling is not failure, it's preparation. Every fall strengthens your spirit. Every setback builds your endurance. Every disappointment adds another layer to your courage. When you fall, it's not the end of your story. It's a pause, a test, a lesson. The question is never, why did I fall? But rather, what will I do now that I have? Because that's where your power begins, in the decision to rise again. We fall so we can rise stronger, wiser, and more determined. We fall so we can help others up when they stumble. We fall so we can truly appreciate the view when we finally stand tall again. When you rise after falling, you don't just return to where you were, you rise higher. You rise with more clarity, with more gratitude, with more heart. Because you've seen the bottom, and now you know what the top truly means. So the next time life knocks you down, smile a little. Take a deep breath. Feel the ground beneath you. It's solid, it's real. It's there to remind you that even when you're down, you're still standing on something strong. Because that fall, it's not your failure, it's your foundation. The greatest people you admire, the leaders, the dreamers, the fighters, all have one thing in common. They fell, but they didn't stay down. They used their falls as fuel, their pain as power, their struggle as strength. Every no they heard became motivation. Every door that closed pushed them to find another way in. Every tear they cried watered the seed of their own comeback. Falling humbles us, but it also awakens us. It reminds us that we're still alive, still capable, still learning. It shakes off the dust of comfort and forces us to move, to grow, to change. You see, life is a teacher, and its lessons don't come wrapped in comfort. They come wrapped in challenges. They come in the form of mistakes, rejections, and heartbreaks. But each one carries a hidden gift, the gift of resilience. And resilience, that's the magic of rising. It's not about avoiding pain. It's about embracing it, learning from it, and turning it into purpose. It's about standing tall, not because you never fell, but because you refuse to stay down. So when you fall, and you will, don't see it as a failure. See it as a moment to reset, a chance to breathe, to rethink, to rebuild. The world doesn't remember those who never stumbled. It remembers those who fell, got up, and kept walking. It remembers those who turned their wounds into wisdom, their losses into lessons, and their falls into faith. Because every fall has meaning. Every pain has purpose. Every ending hides a beginning waiting to rise. So stand up, slowly if you must, shakily if you must, but stand up. Look at the road ahead and remember, you've been through storms before. You've fallen, yes, but you've always risen, and you will rise again. Because the same ground that caught you when you fell is the same ground that will push you upward when you're ready. So don't be afraid of the fall. Be afraid of never trying. Be afraid of standing still when your heart was made to rise. Falling doesn't mean you're weak. It means you were brave enough to climb. It means you reached higher than your comfort zone. It means you dared to chase something greater. So fall, and then rise. And when you rise, rise with everything you've got, your scars, your lessons, your gratitude, your heart. Because one day, someone will look at you and say, if they could rise after all that, maybe I can too. And that's the beauty of it. Your fall can become someone else's hope. So remember this, every time life brings you to your knees, you haven't failed. You're being forged. You're being built for something greater. Because we don't fall to break, we fall to become unbreakable. So keep standing, keep fighting, keep believing, because your story isn't over when you fall. It truly begins when you rise.